Have you ever watched the documentary The Secret, but walked away feeling a little confused about how to practice it and what it meant?
Or perhaps you've heard these buzzwords like manifestation and high vibration and aren't sure how one influences the other. If so, then you've clicked on the right video.
Hold on tight, because we're going to be delving deeper into how your vibration directly affects your manifestation, and we're giving you an entire manifestation blueprint towards the end of this video to keep you on track for you to manifest your deepest desires. Welcome to Rico Living. I'm Saga.
And I'm Manpreet. Let's get into it. Everyone has a core signature vibration. You know this already. We are not just a physical body, but pure energy. What you may not know, that your vibration directly corresponds to what you manifest. It's important to know that everything you desire is already manifested in the non-physical. The moment you think it, the thought alone already creates it. From here, it's just about allowing it to come into physical reality.
Imagine an invisible chair in the room that you're in right now. It's not there with you physically, but as you shift your vibration one way or another, that chair will come into physical form as long as you focus on it long enough. In a simplified form, that is the process of manifestation. Now, I know what you're thinking. I don't want to manifest the chair. Don't worry, we've got you. How do you know where your vibration is and if you're on the right track?
Enter our emotions. Our emotions and the way we feel is the key indicator to our vibration. Think about it. On the days that you're feeling angry and sad, everything follows suit. You'll miss the bus to work, your favorite restaurant will be closed, and your favorite chocolate might be out of stock. But on the flip side, on the days you're feeling positive and joyful, everything seems to align wonderfully. Your boss opens the door for you, you open a letter thinking it's a bill, but actually it's a tax refund, or you come home and your partner makes you that curry that you just love. Well, that's what it's like for me anyway.
Cue the emotional guidance scale. Have you ever seen this before? This is a scale that breaks down our emotions to its equal vibration to help you visualize where you are and where you want to be. As you can see, negative emotions such as shame, guilt, and grief are a lower vibration. Positive emotions such as joy, love, and peace are a much higher vibration. So, depending on how you're feeling in any given moment is the vibration that you are emitting, and therefore dictating your point of attraction and manifesting power.
So it's therefore important to be intentional about how you're feeling. Our emotions are very much under our control, and we can purposefully choose feelings of love and joy every day. Of course, there are times where this might not be possible due to things out of your control, but the key is, how can we in that moment begin to feel better so that we can go up the emotional scale? For example, going from fear to anger or pride to courage. We'll be sharing tips on how to improve your emotional vibration, so stay tuned.
Next, the belief system. Our beliefs of the world stem from our childhood and upbringing. We often mimic the beliefs of our parents, family, and what is taught to us in school. Our beliefs directly impact our vibration and therefore what we are manifesting. So it's important to take a look at our beliefs and recognize if these are conflicting with what you are wanting to manifest. For example, if money is something that you want to manifest, holding beliefs such as there's only so much money I can make, or I'll never pay off my credit card debt will bring more resistance to the flow of money.
Another example is that if you want to manifest a new relationship, beliefs such as all men are dogs or women only want my money will only attract more of these types of partners. Remember, the brain doesn't know the difference between something positive or negative. It just takes in the information you're giving it with the amount of emotion you're putting behind it. You may not say these out loud, but if you're thinking it and really believing it to be true, that is an active vibration within you. But let's also not forget the things that we say out loud. Whether it's in casual conversation or things you say often, words literally have power. Fun fact, the word abracadabra literally means I create as I speak.
Have you ever said things like, this is so expensive, I don't even want to get married, I get colds so easily, I'm always anxious when I go to work, I'm so stressed all all the time. Be careful not to keep overemphasizing certain words or phrases to affirm something negative.
So you might be thinking, how can I change these beliefs? I really wish someone would show me a blueprint on how to become the ultimate manifester. Well, today is your lucky day because that's what we got in store for you next. Welcome to our manifestation blueprint. Follow these steps and you'll be on your way to true manifestation. Number 1, it all begins with knowing what you want. Now, I know you've heard it before, be specific with what you want. And yes, this is true, but there needs to be a pure, authentic vibration behind it. If it's money you want, but you want to make your cousin jealous, or you want to prove to your ex what they're missing out on, you might need to rethink the reasons for it.
Start by going deep into why you want something and keep cleaning up your reasons until you found something that resonates not only for you, but for others around you too. Think about your complete vision for your life. What does it look like? What would you be doing with your time? How would your vision positively impact yourself and others around you? And why do you want this life? Which leads us to the second point, the feeling of it. So once you've got that vision secured in your mind or on a piece of paper, how does it make you feel? Does it make you feel calm and secure? Is there a feeling of excitement and joy? Do you feel free and limitless? Now focus on that feeling. This is the vibration you're actually seeking for.
By focusing on the feeling, you're moving away from just ticking off goals for the sake of it, but learning how to find enjoyment in what you're wanting to manifest and the process of manifesting it. It's about you finding the joy right now so that your vision can come to you instead of thinking you'll only be happy once you get there. Then close your eyes and begin to see that vision in your mind. Feel those feelings of love, joy, and excitement whilst you're visualizing, and you'll realize whether this is physically manifested or not, you're already feeling what it's like to have it in the present moment. And thirdly, now it's time to practice that famous saying, let go and let God.
This is about trusting the universe to play its part. Remember, you're co-creating with the universe. You've done your part by shifting your vibration, and now it's time to receive it. The biggest part about this is really creating a belief and an inner knowing that what is yours will be delivered to you at the perfect time and in the most perfect way. We don't need to know how or when it's going to come to you. If you're anything like I used to be, stressing about when it's going to happen or how it's going to get here, just stop right there, love. This sort of questioning just slows down your manifestation, and impatience adds a vibration that your desires are not here yet, causing further conflict within.
So once you've let go, what do you actually do? Step 4, it's time to take inspired action. So what is inspired action? I'll tell you what it's not. It's not taking action from a place of stress or overworking. The popular narrative at the moment is hustle culture and grinding, and that's probably the worst thing you can do. You'll just lead yourself to burnout and frustration. It's important not to force a particular path. Just because you think that's the path you need to take, we can be too rigid in how we want things to manifest. Usually this path will feel difficult and you'll encounter obstacles, whereas the path for you feels easier and in flow. There is still action to take, but there is less resistance. You'll see results quicker, and even failures are seen as lessons.
Your new vibration is always giving you guidance on what step you need to take next. You may get an impulse to read a book, speak to a friend, attend a seminar, or listen to a podcast. Whatever it is, there's guidance from the universe within to take the next logical step. The more you follow these impulses, the more opportunities are available to you, which brings your manifestation into fruition. For me, I never thought it was a plan to be a psychic, but after my father passed away, I wanted to learn more about the spirit world and what happens after death. I remember listening to a podcast which just had a really interesting name, but it was enough to catch my eye. And from there, I purchased the speaker's book, which had an entire chapter on how to communicate with loved ones who had passed away. From there, a friend of mine went to see a psychic for his own personal reasons. The next day, he calls me and tells me the whole story. I then booked my own session, and she told me that she had her own psychic course, which I then eventually enrolled in. You see, one step leads to another, which then leads to another. Apart from visualization, what else can bring you to your heightened vibration? vibration. This ties in very nicely to the final point, step 5, follow your highest excitement.
Every day we are provided with decisions and choices to make. As little as they may seem, choosing the one that excites you the most will help elevate your vibration to allow your manifestations to flow. For example, if you're given the choice of going shopping or having a cozy night in, what is more exciting for you in that moment? And just do that. Is it more exciting for you to have a home-cooked meal or eat at a restaurant today? I know some of you would opt in to have a takeaway every day, but sometimes a home-cooked meal just hits the spot differently. Pay attention to what really excites you. For me, I love watching home decor programs because it inspires me on how I'd like to design my dream home.
I love watching travel vlogs because I get to see potential countries that I'd love to visit. The point is to lean into what you find interesting and exciting. This will open more doors for you in ways that you can't possibly imagine. So there you have it. We hope this helps you on your manifestation journey. Trust the process and be patient. What's meant for you will not pass you by. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.